Right behind our locomotive we have our derrick loader. Our derrick loader was made in 1907 and was used by the Carter Kelly Lumber Company. Now it was actually moved to Camden in 1936, so it might actually have been positioned right behind this locomotive. Also, we'll talk about how the derrick loader loaded the logs onto the log cars. Now, the sawmill workers would lay the logs right next to the train, and the derrick loader's job was to lift those logs up onto the log cart. And how it did that was with chains and steam power. And so they would run a chain around the log, and it would use its big beam arm and lift the log up and onto the log cart. Now, there would have been plenty of more log cars on the train, and so how it's positioned would there have been one log cart, then the derrick loader, and then tons of more log cars right behind it. So that the derrick loader could load the first log car, and then if you can see there are rails where the derrick loader is sitting on, it would roll back onto the other log car behind it, so then it would actually start loading up the log car that had just previously been on. And it would continually do this until it was right behind the locomotive. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about our log cars. They were made in the 1930s. As you can see, it does have some logs that are hollow on them. And one of the interesting things about our logs are that they actually have brands on them. So they actually have a JF and a star brand located on the very back log next to the caboose. And next we'll talk about our caboose.